What's going on YouTube? I am back with another video, and this one's going to be a little bit different today, but it should be a pretty fun video. So I actually came up with this idea as I was making the video yesterday about my eBay activity. So if you haven't seen that one, make sure you go ahead and check that one out. But there was one of the items on my watched list. I believe it had ended already. And as I was scrolling through, I came across this item and it got me thinking, what cards would I buy if I had an unlimited budget? So the card that I came across on my watch list that got me thinking about that was actually a Giannis rookie card. It was a Prism Black 1/1 auto, and the seller had it listed for $225,000. Now it didn't sell, it actually ended without selling, but just going across that card, and I've watched some other pretty high dollar cards on there as well, and it just got me thinking, if I had an unlimited budget, like say $1 million, what cards would I buy? And then that just kind of snowballed to, what if I had $1,000, what cards would I buy? Would I buy one card? Would I buy 5 cards? Would I buy 10 cards? So the idea for this video is, what 5 basketball cards would I buy with $5,000? So basically you can buy 5 basketball cards for $1,000 a piece. And I was like, what would those 5 cards be? So I decided to make a video about it, and I'm just gonna tell you guys, this is just my opinion. If I had $5,000, if I could spend $1,000, and it doesn't have to be $1,000 exactly, it could be $600, $700, $800, but you're basically gonna get any 5 cards you want for $5,000. So I'm just gonna tell you what cards I would pick, and again, this is just my opinion. The possibilities on this are absolutely endless. So you could pick one card for $4,000, and then the other 4 cards could be $100 or whatever. So I tried to pick 5 cards that were right around the $1,000 mark, and I will say most of these cards are modern cards, just because I've kind of been in the hobby about 1.5 years or so now, so I'm not super familiar with a lot of the older cards, like the early LeBron cards and some of the Michael Jordan cards. So again, I will say most of these cards, actually all of these cards, are pretty modern. So we'll just go ahead and jump right into it, and I will try to put some screenshots of these cards on the screen as well while I'm talking, just so you guys can get a visual of these cards. So the first card on the list, and also before I do get into it, I'm gonna get into it here in a minute, but before I do, these are in no particular order other than the number 1 card. So there is one card in particular that I would get above the others, but the first 4 that I mentioned are in no particular order. So starting off, we have a Giannis 2013 Prism Rookie base, so not silver, just base, PSA 10. And the last one that I found on eBay sold for $650. And again, I'll put a screenshot on the screen so you guys can get a visual of these cards. And I think this one is pretty self-explanatory. Giannis, one of the crazy facts about Giannis is he is only 24 years old. Him and another couple guys on this list, it feels like they've been in the league forever, but really they haven't been there that long, and they're still very young. So Giannis still has a lot of room for growth, and he's only going to continue to get better. And he's on the Bucks, which are one of the better teams in the East, if not the best team in the East. So they should for sure go to the Eastern Conference Finals again, and potentially the NBA Finals. And not to mention that he is also the current NBA MVP. So I feel like putting a Giannis card on the list is pretty self-explanatory. And then the next card that I chose on my list is a Donovan Mitchell rookie card. So this is the Donovan Mitchell 2017-18 Contenders Hollow BGS 9510. And this one actually has not sold. This one is listed on eBay currently for $1,000. So the reason why I chose this card is because Donovan Mitchell is my favorite player in the NBA. As you can tell, he went to Louisville. I'm a big Louisville fan. So he is actually this season, I know this season's very young, but he is currently one of the top 10 scorers in the league right now, which is awesome considering it's his 3rd year in the league. And then he is on one of the top teams in the West, what is considered to be one of the top teams in the West. So, and he is easily by far the best player on the team. again, and it's only his 3rd year in the NBA, which is awesome. So tons of room for growth for him, and hopefully the Jazz will continue to be a top team. So that is number 2. And the next card on the list is actually a Karl-Anthony Towns. So we got a UK guy on the list. So we got Karl-Anthony Towns, rookie Prism Silver BGS 9.5. So this is not an auto, just a Prism Silver. And the last one I found on eBay sold for $600. And Karl-Anthony Towns, I gotta say it, even though he went to UK, I'm not a fan of UK guys, but he is an absolute beast. So unfortunately, he's on the Timberwolves, which has not been a great team here recently. But kind of like Anthony Davis, if he ever does get on a big market team like the Lakers or Knicks or something like that, and he's on a good quality team, his prices are going to absolutely skyrocket. So I feel like for one of the top players in the league, I believe his rookie year was 2015-16. So it kind of feels like he's been in the league a while too, but really he's still very young as well. He is only 23 years old. But for one of the top players in the league to have a rookie silver card for $600, and 2015-16, again, that's when the pop report is very low. I didn't look up the exact pop reports for BGS and PSA on his cards, but they've got to be far, far lower than the guys today. So I think that would be a really, really good buy. And then, so that's number 3. So the next card on the list is actually a LeBron card. So I had to throw one LeBron card on my list, and that is going to be from this past year's Select. So you guys know I'm a sucker for Select, and I wanted to put the Select courtside gold to 10 on there, but I looked that one up, and the last one sold for over $2,000. So the one that I did find is a Select die cut BGS 9.5, and this one just recently sold for over $800, just a little bit. So again, kind of similar to Giannis, but LeBron is more proven, and his card prices are not going to go anywhere. There's nothing he can do to make his card prices go down. So they're only going to stay where they're at or go up. And you can't go wrong with a LeBron gold number to 10. So I figured that was kind of like the Giannis. That's a no-brainer. And then the last card, a lot of people might disagree with this being number 1. But like I said, I've only been in the hobby for about a year and a half now. So I kind of have a soft spot for this past year's rookie class. And the best guy in that class is Luka Doncic. So I know, like I've said on some of these, like Donovan Mitchell, about how he's playing awesome, and Karl-Anthony Towns. I know the current season has just started, so it's a very young season. But Luka Doncic is absolutely killing it. I mean, he looks like a top 10 guy in the league right now, and this is only his 2nd year. And not to mention, he is only 20 years old, which is insane. He is super, super young. He's probably younger than a lot of the rookies from this class. So the card that I chose of his is his Prism Silver card, PSA 10. So that is going for right around $700 right now. And again, I just have a soft spot since this past year's rookie class was kind of the rookie class that I got back into the hobby. So Luka, Trae Young, Ayton, Wendell Carter, I feel like I'm always going to have a soft spot for those guys, and had to choose the best guy from the class, and the staple card is the Prism Silver. So that is the number 1 card. If I had $1,000 to spend on one single card, that is the card that I would pick. So definitely let me know your guys' comments down in the comment section. If you had $1,000 to spend on 5 different cards, so $5,000 total, what guys would you pick up? What cards would you pick up? And if you enjoyed this video, definitely also let me know, because like I said, the possibilities on this one are endless. You could do what football cards would you buy for $1,000? What baseball cards would you buy for $1,000? And then you could do anything. If you had like an unlimited budget, like I said, would you buy the Giannis for $225,000? The possibilities are absolutely endless. So definitely let me know if you like this, and let me know your opinion on the guys that I chose. So with that being said, that's going to do it for the video. And I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you guys very soon. Thanks.